Vikrant Rona is a 2022 Indian Kannada language action-adventure thriller film written and directed by Anup Bhandari and produced by Jack Manjunath and co-produced by Alankar Pandian. It stars Sudeepa in the title role with Anup Bhandari, Neetha Ashok, and Jacqueline Fernandez. The story revolves around Inspector Vikrant Rona, who arrives at a remote village in the middle of a tropical rainforest where he starts witnessing a series of unexplainable events which are attributed to the supernatural. Vikrant Rona was released theatrically in 3D on July 28, 2022, and digitally in ZEE5 on September 2, 2022. The film received mixed to negative reviews from critics, but became the fourth highest grossing Kannada film at the time of its release. Plot. In the village of Kamaratu, which is situated in Karnataka, Janardhan Gambira is a short-tempered landlord who lives with his wife Santha Shakku and his brother Eknath. Janardhan's friend's son, Vishwanath Balal, arrives at the village with his wife and two children, Aparna Panna and Mohan Chandra Munna. Vishwanath tells Janardhan that Panna is engaged to Rakesh and that he wants to arrange the marriage in their ancestral Kamaratu house, but Janardhan refuses, as the house is haunted by the Brahma Rakshasa. This is due to his son, Sanjeev Sanju, having stolen jewels from the village's temple, 28 years ago. At night, Sanju arrives at the village, from London, where he meets Panna, who along with him, finds the beheaded corpse of a cop named Suresh Krishna, in the house well. After this incident, Inspector Vikrant Rona arrives at the village to investigate, where an attempt is made to kill him, but Vikrant manages to escape. Upon taking charge, Vikrant reaches the Kamaratu house, where after inspecting the well, he finds the dead cop's purse with a one note in it. Vikrant heads to the forest to find the culprit, where another attempt is made to kill him, but he manages to defeat the attackers, who escape. Vikrant tries to capture them, but finds a child hanging at a tree, and a watch, belonging to Suresh Krishna. After inspecting the corpse, Vikrant finds a parchment, which has, Gara 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 Gagara Jarba, Piranal Kurainet Hara Parba written on it and weird make-up on the face of the corpse. Vikrant learns that 14 children were also killed in the same manner and are linked to the local school in the village, which is being run by PE teacher, Lawrence Pinto. Fascinated by the recent turn of events, Panna decides to investigate the murders as well. This leads to her finding an old lady in the haunted ancestral house and Suresh Krishna's head in a box. Panna inquires about the old lady named Dayu, where she finds out that she is Nitinai's mother. Nitinai was the caretaker of the village's temple, who was framed by Janardhan and Vishwanath, for stealing the temple jewelry, due to which Nitinai, along with his wife and children, Madhava, Raghava, and his younger daughter were killed, leaving Dayu insane. Vikrant learns that the place where the child was hung, is actually headed by a smuggler, Muskuni. He brings him in for interrogation, but to no avail. While roaming in the forest, Panna and Munna find a devil-like figure, with a finger wound, keeping his hands near a fire. She complains to Vikrant about this, but finds a similar finger wound on his hand, which makes her believe that Vikrant is the devil and might be connected to Nitinai's family. When they reach his house, they see Vikrant dressed in a costume with the same weird make-up on his face. Vikrant arrives at Muskuni's factory and thrashes the workers, along with hanging and killing Muskuni. Vikrant meets Sanju and Panna, who ask Vikrant about being the devil and his appearance at his house, where he tells that he made himself as the devil in order to flush out the real devil out. Later, Vikrant reveals a bigger fact about Sanju, thus leaving everyone shocked. At night, another attempt is made to kill Vikrant, which fails again. Vikrant deduces that Eknath and Muskuni are the mastermind behind Suresh Krishna's murder, as they were involved in smuggling. With the help of Panna, Vikrant learns that the dead children's parents are actually the classmates of Madhava and Raghava. They also find out that one dead body was not found at the time of Nitinai family's death and deduce that Madhava is still alive and may be responsible for the killings. After meeting Lawrence Pinto, Vikrant deduces that Lawrence Pinto is actually Madhava looking at the Shiva tattoo on his chest. In the Kamaratu house, Madhava abducts Panna and Munna, and brings them to the temple. Vikrant reaches the temple, where after searching the belongings of Madhava's, it is revealed that Vikrant is actually connected to Madhava and for the very reason, has suffered personal loss of losing his wife Renu and daughter Geethanjali Gudi in the hands of Madhava, who is on a mission to exact vengeance on the people directly/indirectly responsible for ill-treating his family. Madhava knocks out Vikrant and takes him to an underground tunnel, where Panna and Munna are about to be hung. Upon gaining consciousness, Vikrant also deduces that Raghava is alive. When Sanju arrives, it is revealed that, to everybody's astonishment, that he is actually Raghava. Raghava has been masquerading as Sanju, after he caught and killed the real Sanju, for stealing the jewelry of the temple, when the villagers killed their parents and sister. An enraged Vikrant fights with both Raghava and Madhava, which leads to Madhava and Dayu getting killed. Raghava fights with Vikrant gaining the upper hand. He kills and throws Raghava into a waterfall, thus avenging his personal loss. Panna and Munna are reunited with Vishwanath, where Vikrant keeps Sanju's death as a secret from Seku, on Janardhan's request. Vikrant leaves the village, hoping for another mission. Cast: Sudeepa as Inspector Vikrant Vicky Rona. Anup Bhandari as Raghava/Sanjeev Sanju Gambhira. Neethi Ashok as Aparna Balal aka Panna. Jacqueline Fernandez as Raquel D. Costa/Gaydane Roxama. Ravi Shankar Gowda as Vishwanath Balal. Madhusudan Rao as Janardhan Gambhira. V. Priya as Shantha Shakha Gambhira. Vasuki Vaibhav as Bala Krishna Balu. Sidhu Mulimani as Mohan Chandra Munna Balal. Ram Bogadi as Mahabala. Chitkala Bairadar as Baby Balal. Samithi as Geethanjali Gudi Rona, Vikrant Rona's daughter. Ramesh Kukavalli as Eknath Gambhira. Vaitradhir Jain as Madhava/Lawrence Pinto. Dushyant Rai as Moose Kunni. Karthik Rao Kordal as Fakhruddin aka Pakru. Ranjan Shetty as Rudramani Bhavakot. Vishwanatha KC as Manch Gowda. Yogesh Shetty as Nitinai, Madhava, and Raghava's father. Akinthya Puranik as young Sanju. Anup Bhandari as old photographer. Milana Nagaraj as Renu Rona, Vikrant's wife. Production. Development. Sudeepa and Anup Bhandari were to collaborate for a project titled Bilaranga Basha, however, the film was put on hold as Sudeepa heard another script from Anup Bhandari. Sudeepa decided to produce the film with newcomers playing the lead roles but decided that he himself will star in the film after listening to the script. Vikrant Rona is produced by Manjunath Gowda's Shalini Arts. Alankar Pandian of Invenio origin joined the film as a CO producer. Filming. Primary photo shoot began on March 1, 2020, and filming started on March 2 at Hyderabad under the title Phantom. Actor Sudeepa began filming Kodagaba 3 and Phantom simultaneously. The producers originally planned to cast Sudeep's nephew Sanchith Sanjeev, but went with Anup Bhandari instead. When the team preparing for second schedule COVID-19 pandemic hits badly and the works stopped. On June 13, the crew announced they would resume shooting in July. Then on July 16, 2020, they resumed their work amid pandemic at Annapurna Studios, Hyderabad, by constructing huge dense forest set. Most of the filming done in Annapurna Studios and Ramoji Film City, Hyderabad. Other shoots were done in Malshejghat, Mahabaleshwar, and Kerala. This was the first Kannada movie to use the advanced real-time 3D creation tool Unreal Engine. Casting. Jacqueline Fernandez was roped in to play a prominent role along with a song appearance, while Anup Bhandari's brother Anup Bhandari and other actors and actresses like Neetha Ashok, Ravi Shankar Gowda, Madhusudan Rao, and Vasuki Vaibhav appear in other pivotal roles. Music director B. Ajanishlalnath composed the songs and background music for the movie, and it's his first collaboration with actor Sudeepa. The music rights of the film are owned by Lahari Music and T-Series. Release: Theatrical. The film was released worldwide on July 28, 2022 with 3D version in more than 3,000 screens. Earlier the film was scheduled to release on August 19, 2021. However, it was postponed due to the COVID-19 pandemic to February 24, 2022, and later to July 28, 2022. In addition to the original Kannada, the film was dubbed and released in Tamil, Hindi, Telugu, and Malayalam and other languages. The film released in 3,000 screens including 450 in Karnataka. The film was released in 87 screens in Kolkata. The film was initially planned to be made on a budget of 15 crore, however, the budget was increased to 75 crore due to the scale of the film with including promotional budget. The Telugu version was released in 370 screens in the first week and continued to be screened in 320 theatres in the second week. Distribution. The Hindi version of the film is distributed by Salman Khan Films and PVR Pictures all over North India. The Middle East region rights have been bought by 128 Media. The Kerala distribution rights of the film are acquired by Dulquer Salman's Wayfarer Films. The Tamil Nadu distribution rights of the film was acquired by Zee Studios, while the Andhra Pradesh and Telangana distribution rights were acquired by Cosmos Entertainment. Home media. The satellite and digital rights of the Kannada version have been purchased by Zee Kannada and ZEE5, respectively. It was officially announced by Zee Kannada head Raghavendra Hunsar in his channel's show, Zee Kutumba Awards in 2021. The film digitally streamed on ZEE5 on September 2, 2022. The Hindi, Tamil and Telugu versions were digitally streamed on Disney and Hotstar from September 16, 2022. Reception. Critical reception. Vikrant Rona received negative reviews from critics. Shubhra Gupta of the Indian Express rated the film 1.5 out of 5 stars and wrote, "The convoluted plot and stilted dialogues of this Kicha Sudeep star mar the experience." A critic for Bollywood Hungama rated the film 1.5 out of 5 stars and wrote, "Vikrant Rona fails to impress due to the poor script, direction, and length." Bharathi Pradhan of Laran rated the film 1.5 out of 5 stars and wrote, "Vikrant will even sing you a lullaby. Whether in Kannada or Hindi, you'll go zzzzz." Saibal Chatterjee of NDTV rated the film 2 out of 5 stars and wrote, "Vikrant Rona isn't interested in specificities. It seeks to overwhelm with the scale of its ambition. It falls well short of greatness but never stops trying." Nandini Ramnath of Scroll.in rated the film 2 out of 5 stars and wrote, "Focused on creating a visually evocative setting and showcasing leading man Sudeep's cool moves, Vikrant Rona is happy to miss the wood for the trees." Deepa Galat of Rediff rated the film 2 out of 5 stars and wrote, "The plot keeps getting weirder by the minute, and scenes leapfrog round with no control. The end result is bafflement and boredom." Rohit Bhatnagar of the Free Press Journal rated the film 2 out of 5 stars and wrote, "The film has an interesting premise, but it's weaker on the screenplay front and does not hold your attention for long." Soumya Rajendran of the News Minute rated the film 2.5 out of 5 stars and wrote, "Vikrant Rona has been marketed as an action-adventure fantasy film, but strangely, it doesn't fall into any of the three genres." A critic for the Hans India rated the film 2 out of 5 stars and wrote, "Except for the lavish sets and proceedings, the film fell low on emotions." In trying to emulate his predecessors, Anup Bhandari failed to recreate the emotions which impacted him badly. Soundarya Athamathu of The Quint rated the film 2.5 out of 5 stars and wrote, Vikrant Rona tries to be smart with its detailing in the plot. Renuka Vyavahair of The Times of India gave the film 3 out of 5 and wrote, Vikrant Rona could evolve into a decent mystery series ahead packed with more dark adventures if the makers get rid of the unnecessary fluff. With so much potential, we wish this mysterious fantasy had risen to the occasion sooner. Shrishti Negi of NEWS18 gave the film's rating 3 out of 5 and wrote, overall, Vikrant Rona is a treat for hardcore Kicha Sudeep fans who have been waiting for this film with bated breath. The film releases in theaters today. Subham Kulkarni of Koimwa gave the film 2.5 out of 5 stars and wrote, Vikrant Rona is indeed a unique film but with lot of things that can kill the impact. Maybe call this one a stepping stone to a comic book-inspired universe that will be amazing someday. Box office. The film grossed 3.5 crores on the first day, including 1.6 crores to 17.8 crores from Karnataka alone. The first day domestic net collections were reported to be around 19.6 crores. The Hindi version collected 1 crore net on the first day, which was reported to be higher than the Hindi dubbed versions of Vikram, 777 Charlie, Beast, and Valamai. The Telugu version grossed 2 crores on the opening day. On the second day, the Hindi version collected 7.5 lakhs in Northern Belt, which was reported to be more than the second day collection of Vikram in North India. The film was reported to have collected 5,560 crores in 2 days from all its versions. The 3-day worldwide collection was estimated to be around 8,085 crores. The film was reported to have collected 20 to 25 crores on second day and 23 to 25 crores on third day. The film collected 25 crores to 29 crores on the fourth day. The Indian Express reported the 4-day weekend collection to be 95 crores and the Telegraph reported it to be 96 crores, while the Times of India estimated it to be around 105 crores. According to News 18, the film grossed 110 crores in 4 days, whereas Hindustan Times estimated it to be around 115,120 crores. The Hindi version was reported to have collected 5.96 crores in first 4 days. By the end of 5th day, the worldwide gross was estimated to be around 110 crores to 134 crores. The Telugu version was reported to have grossed 10 crores in 6 days. The film was reported to have grossed 5.56 crore on the 7th day. Though few sources reported that the film grossed 158.5 crores in 7 days, other sources reported that the film crossed the 150 crore mark in 8 days. The film grossed 3 crore on day 10 and 3.5 crore on day 11. The total 11-day collection of the Hindi version was reported to be around 9.7 crores. However, the Indian Express reported that the 11-day worldwide gross of the film from all 5 versions to be 86 crore based on a report by consultancy firm Ormax Media, which had considered collections till July end but published in mid-August. The film collected 1 crore each on day 12 and day 13. The film was reported to have grossed 200 crores at the end of 2 weeks, thereby becoming the third Kannada film to reach that milestone after K.G.F. Chapter 1 and K.G.F. Chapter 2. At the end of 16 days, it was reported that the film collected 14 crores net from the Hindi version and 7.5 crores net from the Telugu version. Z News NYN reported that the film had grossed 210 crores at the end of 27 days.